This is Close Combat Panthers in the Fog. You're watching episode 2 of the Axis campaign. Take a moment to support the channel by clicking the subscribe button, liking the video, and turning on notifications. Let's kick off the second battle. It's going to be at Hill 314. We have Kampfgruppe Fick taking on 30th Division. It's still midnight on August 7th, and it is still dry. We have another user request. This time it's going to be for Martial Arts Company. So we have Jackie Chan leading 1st Platoon, and we also have Jet Li, Van Damme, Steven Seagal, Bruce Lee, Brandon Lee, and Cynthia Rothrock. Down in 2nd Platoon, we have Michelle Yeoh and the Jet. In support, we have John Saxon, and a personal favorite of mine that I had to throw in there with Splinter. We are also bringing Glass back, and we do have a spot for a Stug, so I went ahead and threw that in there. We don't have any other armored cars or things like that. The enemy is still running a company with 1 rifle platoon, 2 sections, 1 rifle, 1 BAR, and then they have 2 60mm mortars and a 57mm AT gun. So pretty similar to the last fight, except we only have 1 tank, but we'll see how it goes. So the enemy's dug in. We have a just massive map and horrible starting position. I have not a lot of faith, but here's what's going on. Some of my infantry are down in the south, about half of them. They are going to move south and then west. The other half is up in the north. They are going to move north and try and secure flags that direction. I have Bruce Lee as the lone defender on the west end, and they're backed up with Glass in the tank destroyer. Both of our mortars are just kind of tucked back because, frankly, I don't know where to put them. There's nowhere that has cover or concealment, really, except for the couple of trees right there. So, that's all I got. Oh, we're taking fire. Infantry right here. Shooting at Bruce Lee, I guess. I don't know, maybe not. Let's move the tank up, get Glass to look at them. And I guess let's put Bruce Lee on defend. And then I guess we'll hit these guys with mortars. Alright, let's start planning this move. We're just out in the open, so let's get into cover. Get down there. Lot more infantry coming up. They're going to run right into the mortar barrages, though, so that's a good spot. Uh-oh, we're taking casualties. Van Damme has 2 men down. Glass has good line of sight. Open up. Nope, we lost it. Maybe right there. They are returning fire with mortars. Looks like they're going after our mortars. And ooh, we're setting up. We already have 1 dead. We're suppressed. We can maybe put some rounds into this 2nd story right here. It's not... Oh. I don't know if that was a mortar or if that was the tank shot. But yeah, it's not great. We can't actually target them. We might have to move Glass to do it. Maybe we get these guys in the north moving up. So I don't know what we're going to expect up here. So we're going to take it kind of cautiously and just move into this 2-story before the flag. There we go. We hit the building. Let's try and hit that spot right there. There's definitely machine gun fire coming out of there. It's not going good. I think we're going to have to reposition Glass to get a little bit better angle. That tree's blocking a lot of the view. Movement in the north is slow. Alright, these guys have made it to the trees. We do have a flare available. I think let's move west right there. And... Alright, so we're moving into the high ground. More shots from the west. Their mortars are actually very accurate. So we got Glass out of there just in time. But it looks like Bruce Lee probably going to have to ride it out. I don't know that... Yeah, there goes one of them. I don't know that we can move them without just getting blasted anyway. So let's move glass down here to the road. We got to be careful about their AT gun. We do not know where it is. And it looks like they are scurrying to the south. I don't know if they know we're down there or if they're just trying to get away from the armor, but that could pose a problem. Let's go ahead and move, I don't know, right in there. So we have 4 sections in the south, 4 in the north, and Bruce Lee, who's not going to survive much longer. We're still being engaged from the 2nd-story building. The sooner we get moved around this tree, the better. I think we're going to have to pull both John Saxon and Splinter to the south. This was not an option before. I don't know. I don't know if that's going to work well. We might have to just move. We can't sneak 80 meters. I don't know if we can even like tell them to stand up and run realistically. Splinter is still targeting something. They're re-aiming every fire, so I don't know what that's all about. But we're gonna just tell them to bug out, get everybody south, and then they can set up shop again. So we'll take that. That'll secure the first flag. All right, can we see? Still not great. The tree's kind of a problem. We might be able to get some rounds in here. All right, Jackie Chan, I think you are going to probably stay there for a moment. More mortar fire on Bruce Lee. They can put some rounds right there, but not great. We can't identify the target up there. We're down to 1 man. Oh, we got more infantry running north. Hit them. Lost line of sight. I wonder if we need to reposition again. If we could pick off 1 or 2 of these guys, that'd be very helpful. I'm starting to wonder if a 3rd mortar would have been better than a tank destroyer. Just not having the turret, you know, it really impacts their ability to flex into different roles when they see running infantry or a fortification or things like that. And it's very unfortunate that Bruce Lee is gone. That did not take long. You guys just need to run for it. But yeah, so nowhere to spawn was kind of a given that we were going to take casualties. Jet Li can't see there, so let's keep moving west. Same with Jackie Chan. Maybe peek up here just a little bit. Steven Seagal and Van Damme, I kind of want to just keep going west. See, the big thing is we're not going to take this map in one fight. So I need some terrain to expand out simply for the purpose of having a place to start next time. What is going on? So John Saxon's totally split, and 1 guy full sprinted down there, and now is sprinting back, and he's like, hey, I need to rest. Like, bro, you were at the destination. Stay put. I don't care that you're fatigued, man. You just got to go for it. All right, we got guys on this ridge line right here. Let's target them. All right, what's going on up here? So, Cynthia Rothrock, you're just going to recuperate because we have some fatigue there. We're not doing as bad with Brandon Lee. They should be ready to go soon. Let's keep putting rounds on target. See if we can get 1 or 2 of these guys dead. All right, let's keep moving west.
Keep your heads down.
The mortars are going to be lucky if they even make it to cover. just getting picked off. We can't target here. We're going to have to keep moving down. I don't want to get too close because I would expect that they're in the building, behind the building, whatever, and the tank's kind of operating by themselves. So, and they do have less situational awareness than a conventional tank in the tank destroyer. So we can't really just get in there and blast everybody. All right, Jackie Chan. We do have eyes on a theoretical target there. Jackie Chan just drew the mortar fire too. So there's a hidden, sort of visible target. I'm just going to get Jackie Chan out of there. Let's actually go west. Get way west. Jet Li, get out of there as well. Just took more mortar fire. We have not even chipped away at their morale yet. Infantry staging to our west. We can target them. I don't know if we can drop those guys in the building there.
Take cover!
Little winded. I don't know. Maybe give them a minute. There we go. That's what we were waiting for. So,
Fire!
got some effective kills. Looks like there's now 2 squads setting up on the north side of the road. Who's shooting?
Get me out of here!
Them? So we'd have to go further south. That might get us around the obstacles. And I don't know about those 2 squads that are just sitting there. The tank is going to waste its ammo shooting them from the front. So I want to move away from them a little bit and then take some shots at them. And let's just keep moving west. Jet Li, I think you just full sprint out of there. We're popping smoke, so I don't know if we're getting shot at. That might be a little better. It says we're full green. They've got good line of sight. Put a mortar on that as well. Splinter made it to the south. 1.5 men, basically. They are mortaring this hillside pretty good, so they probably see us moving through here. That's not great. You guys, just run. Get out of... Ugh. Steven Seagal down to 1 man. I've been trying to avoid having Steven Seagal move fast. I don't know if you've ever seen Steven Seagal run. It's not pretty. It's not something we need on the battlefield. It's not going to help our cause. If you don't know what I'm talking about, get in the search bar, Steven Seagal running. Then you'll understand. Alright, let's get going north. These guys should be rested, so let's go up here. I would tell them to just move fast and then let them rest, but we don't know if we're going to run into contact. With how much is going on down here, I believe the fight is in the south. But you know me, I'll run headfirst into the drama, so let's not do that. Ooh. They just don't want to let go of their mortars. I'm not certain who's actually shooting here. Like, there's guys at the tree. There's the little indicator over here at the 2-story. But, like, well, we got somebody there. But I don't know if that's our threat. Van Damme's down to 2 as well. If we can make it a little further west, I think we'll have enough obstacles between us that we'll be safe, but kind of need to let everybody regroup a minute. They're all getting tired. Nice hit. This one's a lost cause. There's no salvaging this fight. They're definitely winning, and it has been costly. So I'm trying to decide what a win would look like from the perspective of it's not going to be a win. I think from this point on, infantry in the north capturing a few flags is my best bet. If we can just secure some terrain, make sure that we have something to use in the next fight. Oh, we just got hit. Please back up. Where did it even come from? Okay, so change of plan. I really wanted to take that building because I thought it was empty, and now I don't. Oh, well, it wasn't going to go well either way. So, yeah, we need a place to stage in the next fight. I would like the north, and I mean, I wouldn't mind the hill, but the north seems to offer a little bit better opportunity for the units I have, I guess. Like if I've got the Stug, having those like larger open fields with a little bit more space before buildings and stuff would give him good line of sight, but there's still plenty of obstacles for the infantry to maneuver around. Whereas down here, the tank can't really work with the infantry because they have to be on this like rock face in the trees. He's getting some hits. He's getting good kills. Can we just finish this team though? Right here. There's, what, 4 teams here? Alright, that flag's almost taken. They got it. Might leave them there for a minute. If we could get the north flag uncontested, I'd be fine pushing west a little bit. But yeah, just having anything opened up would be helpful because my plan would be I wanna take maybe one front with like a small element maybe off to one of the flanks just to make sure that it's secure. But I would like to just kind of sweep the map with the whole force. But where I started here, like there was no doing that. Like there was no charging across that open field into this 2-story building with 8 squads there. I think we're gonna get everybody just to dismiss this building, get them pulled over to the west. Let's take the hill, like the flag of the hill, and we'll just set up shop there. We could move west if it's available, but we've definitely been taking fire in the south, so I don't think we're going to be able to push west much further. No wonder it hasn't been shooting at us, though. I mean, I don't know if they can even use the AT gun there, but I mean, it is at 100 meters. This is at 100 meters. So we have to be careful because the only thing that's going to protect us is the trees in the way. But I don't know if they can see really anything out there. That's 68 meters. Um, they don't seem to care. They can't see. No. I don't know. The tank might be able to see if it wasn't for that tree, so we might not be as safe as it feels like we are. Oh, this guy's coming for us. I feel like he fled. So I don't know if he's just leaving the map. Okay, so Cynthia Rothrock is still quite a ways away, to be honest. They are just going to have to charge through there. Hopefully they can arrive before that enemy soldier. Like, I really think it's just the one guy. I don't know if we take that shot and give everything away. And the AT gun. Oh, okay, there it is. It's actually visible. Oh, our force morale is getting low. Let's put mortars there. I know our force morale is getting low. It's probably not helping that every single person is fatigued at this moment because we need these flags. I'm okay with that. We're not doing as bad as it's made out to be. If they weren't tired, it wouldn't be so bad. Everybody's going to have plenty of time to rest here in a moment. I don't know that we'll ride this out to the end necessarily. I kind of feel like we'll take these flags, let everybody rest up for a minute, see if we get a kill here or there. But realistically, I think I'm pretty well at the place I want to be at to end this fight. Biggest thing is I don't know if they'll give me the ceasefire. We might be stuck waiting it out. We're going to take the southeast corner of the building. Look for that guy. Brandon Lee is kind of recovering. One fatigued, but everybody else is doing all right. Can't do a lot here. So I can't bring Glass forward without really putting him at risk. And I don't know that it's worth trying to go cross-country because if we get stuck, that's just as bad. There we go. One guy. Everybody's fatigued. I know. Deal with it. No matter how tired you are, you can throw a grenade 10 feet. Like, you'll be fine. I promise.
Get me out of here!
Okay. There's some grenades. We're getting good placement, just no hits. Probably doesn't help that they are fatigued, so aim might suck, but we'll let these just, you know, take their shots and do what they got to do. Splinter is officially out of ammo, it says. Let's get this guy right here. And what's going on right here? Got a rifle team. Oh, they're returning fire finally. Platoon HQ. And we had that guy locked down. We just got to take a decent shot and he'll be dead. This rifle team might pose a problem, though, because they're actually, like, a cohesive unit. You guys... I don't know if Steven Seagal and Jackie Chan can do a lot. They're both wounded, but I don't know. Let's try and muster west, see if we can get that last flag. What happened? They surrendered. What happened in the time that I was away that they were like, you know what? 4 verse 1, 2 verse 1, 3 verse 1, whatever. Like, it's not worth it. Oh, you guys better not surrender. I will beat on you. I will mortar you. All right, they flared me over here. Glass, I don't know you're going to get shot at, really. Oh, rifle team surrendered. What? 2 more teams? All right, let's put some rounds right there. We have chipped away at their morale quite a bit. Can we get another quick kill, like right here? Hold on. This is why we did this. Michelle Yeoh, you are ready for action. Open up. I knew it. I knew it was worth staying in that building. I do not want to tempt fate with the AT gun, so we're not going to worry about it. Van Damme really is just 2 guys, but they're healthy. Jet Li is recovering well. Nobody's fatigued anymore. Michelle Yeoh all of a sudden has black effectiveness. Just stay on the gun. 1,300 rounds, full auto, just blow through it. You got to survive 1.5 minutes. I don't know. The flag's still there. I was thinking, do we come down here, right? But, like, I think if we lose that flag, we lose it. All right, they've offered a truce. Let's do it. So, somehow we have more morale than them. 62% to their 46. It's an allied minor victory because they control more victory locations, and that's a very janky map. But it did open some stuff up for us, and I think I can use that in the next fight. I don't even know that I want that western finger up there in the north or anything, but like that northeast corner, the open fields, that could help. We did kill 14. We wounded 14, and we took a prisoner. They killed 7. They wounded 16 and took 2 prisoners. Wasn't terrible. And poor Jackie Chan has no kills. Jet Li, no kills. Van Damme has 1 kill. Steven Seagal couldn't run away, no kills. Bruce Lee has 2 kills, wiped out. Brandon Lee survived, which sort of helps. Then we have Cynthia Rothrock with no kills. And Michelle Yeoh, 2 kills. We also have Benny the Jet with 2 kills. John Saxon got wiped out, but got 1 kill. And Splinter didn't fare much better, but has 2 kills. And then Glass, that is where it's at. Glass has 17 kills. All vehicle. The infantry was just along for the ride. First platoon leaders wiped out with 3 kills. Rifle wiped out with 2. They got a BAR with 2 kills. Also going to disband. Rifle that's unharmed. A BAR that's unharmed. A rifle that's unharmed. And a BAR that's wiped out. They had 1 kill. Rifle that has no kills. BAR that's wiped out. They had 6 kills. Alright, 60mm mortar has 3 kills. 57mm AT was static. And then we've got the other 60mm. They also had 6 kills. So almost all their action was in 2 teams. So it didn't go as bad as it felt like it did. The beginning was bloody, and there wasn't a lot of places to go, I guess. So I took some casualties, obviously. Like, it wasn't like I didn't take them. But I actually dished out a lot more than I thought I did, and I'm kind of surprised by that. Given how the fight started and what I had access to, how would you have done it differently? Because I didn't love that. It was not nearly as clean of an offensive as the previous one. So my initial thought is I could have just put everybody up in the north, and that would have put me towards the center of the east edge of the map. And then from there, I could move into the buildings. I could hold that position and maybe expand out from there instead of going straight into the large hill area. I also could have just put everybody in the south and just run for the trees the second it started and hoped for the best. Knowing what we know now, obviously they were in the south. But I didn't know that at the time, and I feel like it seemed plausible that they would use the building just to the north of me. So let me know what you would have done. Let me know what you think I should do differently when I come back here. I do like starting in that northeast corner in the next fight. We'll see what it looks like when the map actually loads, but let me know in advance if you think that's a mistake. I hope everybody enjoyed this one. Be sure to like the video, click the subscribe button, and don't forget you can support the channel by becoming a member. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.